Hi, this is Liberty Central. We're here with Brian Darling of the Heritage Foundation to talk about the congressional agenda for the week ahead. Brian, can you let us know what Congress is up to?
Yeah, the House of Representatives is out of session until September 13th, and the Senate will be out of session too till September 13th once they finish work this week. But they have quite a few things on their plate. First of all is a vote this week on a $26 billion measure that's a bailout. It's called a state. In essence, it's a bailout of the states, and it's a bailout for Medicaid money to the tune of $16 billion. It's a bailout, a $10 billion bailout of education monies that'll be flowing to the states to make up these shortfalls of these states that can't balance their own budget. So that will be voted on, and then the Senate's going to move onto an energy bill without cap and trade in it. Good news for conservatives, but the bad news is this may take some issues off the table so they can move forward with the cap and trade bill in the lame duck session. Now, buried in this bill is a $5 billion fund to buy up lands throughout the nation. It's set up as kind of an entitlement program for the federal government to actually go out and use $5 billion of your tax dollars to buy up even more federal land than they already have. That's not good for freedom. Another issue that's coming up, and it's going to be a big issue late in the week, is the nomination of Elena Kagan to be in the Supreme Court. And that may be a very short debate. It may be only Wednesday and Thursday, may go into Friday, but senators will be debating that nomination. And there was news last week that there will be bipartisan opposition to her nomination, with the announcement of Ben Nelson of Nebraska, Democrat of Nebraska, announcing his opposition to the nomination.
And Brian, is there any action on START treaty in the Senate this week?
Yes, the Senate Foreign Relations Committee is expected to have a vote and a markup of the START treaty, and conservatives on the committee will be offering numerous amendments to make sure that missile defense is not dismantled and that there are strong verification procedures for a Russian government that's proven not to be truthful in other treaties that they've engaged in with the United States. So look to the middle of the week, Wednesday, for that vote and the series of amendments that will be offered in committee in anticipation of a fight this fall on a full Senate vote and ratification of the START treaty.
That's great. Thank you very much for your time, Brian.
Thank you.